By the end of this video, you will have the skills to transform any pattern to fit different size in dressmaking for kids. Welcome back to my channel. So friends, my name is Ajulam. Today I'm going to be showing us how to grade your patterns like a pro. This beginner tutorial will guide you through the essential steps to grade your pattern. So if you're interested in this, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on my latest sewing tutorials. Pattern grading in dressmaking is simply the process of resizing a base pattern to create a range of different sizes. This is particularly useful in children dressmaking where sizes vary significantly because of age. So the first thing to do is to have your base pattern, and in this case you can see I have my base pattern, and this is for a 2-year-old. I'm starting with a 2-year-old. Now you can see that on my pattern I have a lot of space all over my pattern. My base pattern is drafted on the center of the paper. This will enable me to have enough space to create other sizes using the same pattern. All right, before altering the pattern, you need to know the key areas that you need to adjust, and the key areas are the neckline, the shoulders, the armhole, the side seam, and the waist line. So these are the major points that we are going to be altering to create another size. Okay, so here I have my basic pattern, and this is my shoulder line. As you can see, this shoulder line will help me now to mark out the shoulder measurement for other ages. Now I am starting with 1/2 inch on that above the shoulder line. You can see the way I am placing my ruler. I am adding 1/2 inch. That is what I'll be using to extend this to create the pattern for a 3-year-old. So on that shoulder slope, just follow the shoulder slope line and add your 1/2 inch, after which you're going to connect your dot. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat the same on the other side. I am using 1/2 inch. Now this depends on the size of the girl. If you're making this for a plus size kid, you need to, when you mark, you need to measure again to make sure that it matches with what you have as the measurement. So I use 1/2 inch on the waist area as well. So at this point I am connecting the dot on the shoulder line. So after connecting the dot, we're going to extend the shoulder slope a bit by 1/4 inch. So the part that is close to the neckline, I will extend it by 1/4 inch. The part that is also close to the armhole, I'm going to extend by 1/4 inch. This will enable me to create the new armhole now for the 3-year-old pattern that we're drafting. Okay, so after extending it, all I need to do is to use my ruler to connect. But before you connect, I'm going to extend the sides as well. Now the side, I'm going to be using 1 inch. That is to say 1/2 on each side, 1/2 on the other side. Now this pattern, my base pattern does not have any allowance on any side, whether the waist or the shoulder. There's no allowance, so I am using the exact measurement to grade this pattern. Okay, now for a 3-year-old, the chest measurement is 21. Okay, now you can see that I'm using 1/2 on each side, which will also give me 21 after drafting. Okay, this is a front bodice, so I'm using the front bodice just to show you what to do. If you want to make this for the back side, all you need to do is to use the same method for the back, following your base pattern. So after extending, you can see I'm extending the shoulder by 1/4 inch. Now I will now connect it to create the new armhole for a 3-year-old. Now you can see that this is very easy. All you need to do is to take your time to understand this. This will save you a lot of time. This will save your pattern paper. You don't need to start stressing yourself to draft a new pattern when you have an urgent work to do. So at this point I'm connecting the points. So this is now my new pattern for a 3-year-old using my base pattern, which is for a 2-year-old. So after connecting this, now I'm going to use my marker to make it more visible for you to see before we'll alter it again to create the pattern for a 4 year old. So for the neckline, all you need to do is to decide the neck depth. Like I said, this neckline is not really important because it all depends on the neckline that you want to create on the design. So I'm just using this as, just to show you how to do the neckline area. So I'm using 2¼ here, okay, which you can easily adjust after cutting out your pattern. So I'm just following the curve to connect the neckline. So this is how to go about grading your pattern to a 3-year-old using a 2-year-old pattern. Now if you're using a 1-year-old pattern, it is still the same process. All you need to do is to make sure that it tallies with what you have on your measurement after drafting. So this is my pattern for a 3-year-old. You can see I'm just noting it for you to see what I used. On that end, I use 1/4 inch. On the side, it is 1/2 inch on each side, and on the waistline, it is 1/2 inch. Now when you cut this out, please remember to add your sewing allowance. Like I said, this particular one does not have any sewing allowance. So I'm going to make this more visible so we can grade the next one, which is for a 4-year-old. Before we continue, I would like to remind us that our online classes are on. We have the beginner class, the intermediate class, the advanced, the cupcake, the wavy dress, the blazer jacket, the trouser class. Whichever one that you're interested in, kindly send me a WhatsApp message for me to forward the outlines for you to see. And we also have our physical class. Our 4-month physical class will be starting on the 24th of June. So if you want to know how to make any kind of dress for a kid from start to finish, everything about dressmaking for kids, you can join us in that class, after which you'll be getting a certificate. Okay, so if you're interested in it, also send me a WhatsApp message for more details. My pattern for a 3-year-old is ready, as you can see. So I'm going to be grading this again to a 4-year-old. I am going to follow the same method. Okay, so for you to do this, after connecting all your dots, use your tape to make sure that the measurements that you have, whatever you have on your pattern, tallies with what you have on your measurement. So you can use your tape to check the bodice length, the chest measurement, the waist, and the armhole to make sure that it matches with your measurement. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this now for a 4-year-old. I'm just trying to calculate the chest and the waist measurement, divide by 4 to know what I have, so that after grading I'll also use my tape to make sure that it matches with my calculations. Okay, so I am using the same process by going up by 1/2 inch. You can see this 9. I'm trying to check if the shoulder measurement matches, and it is correct. My shoulder measurement for a 3-year-old is 9, so I just try to make sure that my pattern is accurate before moving on to the next stage. Okay, so at this point I am using the same process. Just come over to the shoulder slope and mark 1/2 inch again. So all you need to do is to continue like that until you get to the age that you want to end it. Okay, so follow the process but work with your own measurement. What I am doing again is the same thing I just did, so make sure to watch it over and over so you can understand it very well and try to recreate it. Okay, so just keep on watching till I get to age 5. That is where I'll be ending this pattern, and I'll be making it from 2-year-old to 5-year-old. If you want, you can extend it even to 12-year-old. All you need to do is to have enough pattern paper to create all of those ages. So I'm going up again by 1/2 inch from the point, 3-year-old point where I marked 1/2 inch. I am going up again by marking 1/2 inch on that point and 1/2 inch on the waist area, and then on the shoulder slope I am also using half an inch on both sides, which I will also extend it by quarter an inch. Now if you want to make this for a plus size kid, it might not be half an inch. Okay, this is just the basic. If you want to make for a plus size, you need to check the measurement. Of course, we already know that plus size measurement is very different from the normal measurement that I always use. So if you want to make for a plus, or maybe I'm going to do another video to show you how you can use the same pattern for a normal one to generate for a plus size kid. So I'm going to be doing that in another video. So just keep on watching, follow the process, but work with your own measurement.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The best we ever had, and we'll stay on forever. We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. Running wild, we're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.